Hey guys, it's B Crafty Creation with another video with Inkscape. I hope this video is helpful for you. I know that we just recently did two videos within Inkscape doing stickers or images with an offset, or we also did cake toppers for offsets. So I'm going to show you here how to do an extra background for your names, okay, where it could have 3 layers. So I'm going to show you, as you already know, I like to have my objects here to see my layers that I'm working with. And how do you get that? You go to objects and you click on it and it should pop up here, okay. The other thing that I like to do is click the enable snapping, because I don't want nothing else. I don't need that, so I don't want anything else moving around. Okay, so now what do? We text. We're gonna write happy birthday. Okay, so let's make it big because I kind of want it a little bit bigger. And remember how when you make it big, some of the letters go missing? Well, there's a fix for that. You go to path and you hit object to path and everything comes back. Okay, now the thing is that this text, we need it to be a path. So what I'm going to do, it's right click on your mouse, ungroup it, and then it becomes all one, but I want it to be one whole solid thing. So what am I going to do? If you want to move this, you could actually unbreak it, like break it apart, and you could move it together, or you could move it separate, however you want. This is how I want it, which is fine for me. So what I'm gonna do is combine. This becomes a whole thing, a whole solid word with remember how I said I wanted this to become a path, because it just becomes one whole thing. So it just did by doing that. Okay, so now what I'm gonna do is I'm just to secure my words, because sometimes they Inkscape kind of plays tricks with me. I'm gonna union the whole thing, just so there's no breakdowns of letters, because sometimes these letters here could break apart. Okay, so now I'm gonna do the offset. I'm gonna hit link offset, and I'm gonna choose a color now. Let's choose pink. And I'm gonna make it that big because I'm gonna do another layer behind that one. Okay, so now I'm gonna hit the select because I want to move the black part, just the black, and I'm gonna move it down here. And I could actually hide it if I want to, because I'm just gonna be working with this and I want everything to be just focused on this right now. So I'm gonna work with this one, and what I'm gonna do is hit the path and break apart. Oh wait, sorry, object to path and then break apart, and it's gonna do it, and it's working. It's just slow. So now I know that these whole layers here are the ones that are these little squares that you see here, this little black stuff. That's what I need to get rid of. So I'm gonna go all the way down, because I know that the last one will be these two. And I messed up again. But I'll show you right now. Okay, so I'm gonna hide this one and I'm gonna hide this one. But I'm also gonna put it on the side. So let me turn it back on, and I'm gonna put it down here. This is a good time where you want to put them together, but I don't want to put it together, so I'm just going to leave it like that. So then I'm going to highlight this whole thing, and I'm going to delete. You hit delete, and then you already know that there's a hiding spot here for this, and then there's that. So let's say that I want to attach this with this. So what am I going to do is I'm actually going to center this out first. Okay. Okay. Let's see here. Sorry if you guys hear my kids in the back, but there's nowhere I could go right now. So okay, so these two are going to be like that. So let's say I want these to union, like to be together, to become one whole thing. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to click this one, shift, and click this one, object to path, and then I'm going to combine, and it becomes one whole thing. Okay? Because I forgot to do that in the beginning. I should have combined them together. They become a separate. Okay? So now I want to do an offset for this one. How do I do that? Well, it's the same thing. You hit object to path, link offset, and here's a little node here. So I'm gonna do a little different color. Yeah, there you go. You could do it bigger. Okay, and then remember when you're working on something and you click on something else, it's gonna these little things come up, and don't touch it. What you do is just click this, select. Remember, this is what you have to select. Every time you touch something, you have to click on select to move to the other item, because otherwise it's that all of those little nodes will come up. So I'm gonna drag this here because that's how I want it to be. And there you go. But let's make sure, I'm going to make sure that this is one whole solid thing, that there's no little holes in between, which I think there's one here, but you can't see it. So what I'm going to do is object to path and break apart. And I'm sure, yep, see, there it is. So I'm sure that there's going to be little black spots or little empty spots that we don't see it, but Inkscape picks it up for you. So I know that this is the one I'm going to hide. And yeah. And let me unhide it, because what I'm going to do is I'm going to drag it down here, and then I'm going to hide it. And I'm going to grab all this and delete. That's it. So these are your layers you're working with. Okay. There you go. This is why I always recommend that you guys do your objects here for layers, because it's easier for you to see what you're working with. And it just becomes like a routine for you to see, okay, I have this, I have that, I have this, I have this other layer. It's just easier for you to see it. I don't know, I'm just a visual learner, and it's just like if I see it, I know that it's there and I don't have to worry about it. You know what I mean? And you could change the settings of this, like how do you want it. If you want to move this up, let's say that this one's not the one you want, so you hit up and it comes up here. You click on this one and you move it up, and there you go. So let's save it, and let's send it to Design Space. Save as, and then I'm gonna do happy birthday. You could do plain SVG, or you could do Inkscape SVG. I'm gonna do plain SVG, and I'm gonna hit save. And now let's jump to Design Space. So we're gonna do upload image, documents. Wait, was it over there? No. My logo, happy birthday, and there you go. There is your image. It's all clean. It's ready to be cut in 3 pieces, because that's what it is. Let me make it bigger for you guys so you guys can see. You click ungroup. Let's say you want to change the color of that one. You don't want it that color anymore. You're going to do it blue. Let's say you don't want that one red anymore. You're going to do it green. And then that's how it comes up. There you go. You cut it, you make it, and each one of them comes as a cut individually. Alright, so if you guys have any more questions or want me to do this all over again slower, I'll go ahead and do that. just let me know, and hopefully this works out for you. Keep on practicing, guys. I really recommend that you guys keep on practicing with Inkscape. It's super easy. I know it's intimidating for some of you, this path, the object to path. Just remember that every time you're going to do something new with another layer, always hit object to path, because it's like resetting the whole thing and making sure that it's going to do the right thing for this layer versus this layer. All right, so if you guys have any questions, let me know what your thoughts are, or what else you guys want to see. Right now we have all the time in the world, guys. So let me know. All right, thank you so much for watching my videos, and don't forget to subscribe and like my video. I really appreciate it. It's not about the subscribers, I mean. It's more about me knowing that I'm helping someone out. Okay, I've said this before. I do this because when I started this, nobody helped me out, and I did this on my own. So if I could help you, I'm very happy, and makes me happy. Okay, so you guys have a beautiful day, and I'll see you guys in the next time. Bye.